Good evening. On behalf of the nursing faculty, I welcome you this evening to the Spring 2017 Ozarka College Capping and Pinning Ceremony. Please remain seated for the processional. Please rise for the invocation offered by Dr. Josh Wilson.
Please bow with me for the invocation. Almighty God, we thank you for our many blessings and for the chance to gather here this evening to celebrate in this momentous occasion. We thank you for these nursing graduates and for the strength, determination, and sacrifice it takes for them to achieve this distinction. Now we humbly ask that you will guide these graduates in their ensuing careers and give them strength to uphold the oath they take in service to others. These things we ask in your holy name. Amen.
To welcome us this evening, I would like to introduce our college president, Dr. Richard Dahl.
Good afternoon, good early evening, everyone, to our nursing students. I can't tell you how proud we are of each and every one of you. It takes an awful lot to get here, and we're really happy for you all. I may have some competition here, so I'll keep it short tonight. That's okay. We love the families and the babies and everybody. Everybody wants to share in what you've accomplished here tonight, so we're very, very happy for that. And we always love to see the John E. Miller Auditorium so full and just packed with happiness and friends. So it's a wonderful night. This is this or commencement. I don't know. Very, very close together in terms of what we find fulfilling here in serving students. On behalf of our Board of Trustees, on behalf of our faculty, staff, and administration, and the wonderful nursing faculty and staff, we want to welcome everyone tonight, and we want to especially welcome friends and family that are here to celebrate you. You're the center of our attention tonight, and you should be. So maybe you can drag that on for a week. It should be your week or your month. So enjoy that. I encourage you to do so. I'm happy to recognize, I'm not going to ask them to stand because I'd be in trouble, but two of our trustees were able to make it. Several are out of town tonight, but we welcome Mr. Tim Gamble and also Mr. Fred Holzhauer. So we're pleased to have two very dedicated trustees here to celebrate in your achievement. Capping and pinning marks the end of a journey, but the beginning of exciting careers for you all. You know, you can go just about anywhere. We want you to stay in the region, but you can go. It's nice to have options, right? You can go about anywhere, certainly in the country, and find, and always find good employment. You can advance so far in allied health in this profession. You know, whether you stop your education, you'll continue to learn, of course, it's in your nature of your jobs. But whether you go on to RN, or APN, or on and on and on. There's so many different options, so many different specialties. Capping and pinning is a bit personal for me because, as many of you have heard many times, at least 8 years, one thing that drew me back to Ozarka College to serve you in my capacity as the president is my mother was in a setting where, not where you are probably, but on campus somewhere 41 years ago in the first nursing class of LPNs. So that's pretty exciting for me. You've got pretty good facilities here, great technology. Doesn't compare to what she had with her class back then, but they were in I'm sure it was a little trailer, probably kind of makeshift at Salem. We love our Salem folks, but it was at the hospital that it looked a lot different than it does today. So those are the roots of our LPN program, in our allied health program here at Ozarka College. So it's kind of personal to me. I've seen what it's done for her in her life. She went on to become an RN, had a great career, just retired a couple of years ago to move back with us, that we call home in Melbourne. So anyway, I've seen the benefit through her, and I've also seen. Once in the hospital, well, twice actually for different little problems, but at Mountain View, I knew that I'd be well cared for. Sometimes again, it gets a little personal, but when you have an Ozarka nurse, you know you're going to receive great care. Why? In part because you have such a rigorous program here. Would you agree? It's tough. Miss Ruby runs a tight ship. You know that. But that's what makes you some of the best in the state and probably some of the best in the country. And I know you'll forever be grateful to Miss Ruby and your faculty and staff and other faculty who helped you in the general education courses. We all take just a little bit of credit for your accomplishment here tonight. And if you'll allow that, we're just really happy that to help you celebrate your success. You've experienced a lot during your studies at Ozarka. Just to name a few, some hardships, probably. I know some endure. It's a journey, and some of you have endured personal hardships, no doubt. Challenges, a few, probably understatement. Accomplishments, well, that's evidenced by you being here tonight. Unexpected anxieties, maybe a car breaks down, sitter problems, other commitments that you've got to balance, right? A lot of that. Pride in your achievements, no doubt. You better be proud of what you've achieved here because you're in a select few in our region that have accomplished something like this. And relief that you're done, that you're finished. So you should enjoy that and embrace that. Again, we're so proud to have played just a small role in all of our various activities and the roles that we play at the college, faculty, staff, administration. And you know how proud the Board of Trustees is, and the Foundation Board, which helps raise so many scholarships. So hopefully many of you have benefited from that. Congratulations. We wish you much success and continued happiness. And they're getting a little more competitive with me, so I'm about done. We hope that you'll always be proud to be Ozarka-trained nurses. And when the time comes, if we find ourselves in care of medical staff at a hospital or otherwise, we can just all pray and be hopeful that there's an Ozarka-trained nurse there to care to our needs, because you care and you're very good, you're very professional, so we just wish you all the best for your futures. Thank you.
At this time, we have the presentation of the Nightingale Award. This is in honor of Florence Nightingale, the lady with the lamp. This goes to a student from each class who goes above and beyond, who's not afraid to give of themselves for others, who truly exemplifies the spirit of Florence Nightingale. It's very hard to choose one from each class because they're all such wonderful nurses. We take input from the clinical facilities, from the staff, and from the students themselves are able to nominate who they feel should receive this award. And for the first award for Melbourne.
Okay, I'm going to give the Melbourne Award out. This student has displayed excellent nursing actions in the clinical side as well as in the classroom. Just a few things that other people have spoken about this student. This student's very eager, willing to learn new things, student going above and beyond. Other comments that were made, this individual shows true compassion and a care for nursing, believes in everyone in his class, and has a positive attitude and smile at all times. And I'd like to present the Nightingale Award to Michael Bell. Is that in here? Where's your glasses?
I told my class from the very first day that they started clinicals that every time they went out, they were leaving a job application. Every time they went out, they left an impression on people, and that they should always remember that because it would come back to pay off if they left the right kind of impressions. And with the many good reports that I've had, our Nightingale Award is going to go to Savannah Rictoric.
Some of the comments that were made about the recipient for Ash Flat have been that this student, this nurse, is very compassionate. She is a steadfast patient advocate, and that she is a nurse with tenacity, no matter how daunting the situation. So it gives me great pleasure to give this award to Erica Nicholson.
Congratulations, students.
At this time, we will have the declaration of students. Will the Ash Flat PN candidates please rise and come forward? Members of the audience that are pinning students can come up with the students at this time. Rebecca Balderston, pinned by her uncle, Daryl Bassham, RN. Leanne Belangi, pinned by her cousin, Kendra Hale, RN. Terry Childs. Ashley Collins. Jonathan Dunham. Sonia Griffin, pinned by Sheila Nix, RN. Madison Harris, pinned by Amy Husung, LPN. Amber House, pinned by her sister, Kim House, RN. Brittany Hudson, pinned by Cheryl Ekenis, RN. April McDaniel, pinned by Kelly Ronquell, LPN. Erica Nicholson, pinned by her aunt, Robin Boyer, LPN. Chloe Parker, pinned by Ariana Everett, LPN. Carol Reinders. Stacy Stevens, pinned by her mother, Jane Stevens, LPN. Jessica Wheeler, pinned by Robin Merkel, RN. Cassandra Williams Housley. Tamara Wilson, pinned by Willow Sullivan, RN. Melbourne LPN candidates, please rise and come forward. Michael Bell, pinned by his friend Karen Burns, RN. Emily Best. Tracy Coddington, pinned by her aunt Kathy Winston, RN retired. Lindsay Cruz, pinned by Deborah Vollner, RN. Sherry Curtis, pinned by Susan Thielemeyer, RN. Rachel Deloach, pinned by her mother, Lynn Cook, LPN. Angel Englehart. She is penned by Brittany Donaldson, RN, and she is unable to be with us this evening. Annette Forrester, penned by Val West, RN. Chelsea Harris, penned by her mother, Teresa Ladd, RN. Candace Harson, penned by Judy Walker, RN. Jessica Johnson, penned by Ruth Henderson, RN. Haley Limbaugh, penned by Tiana Gillahan, RN. Emily Mathis, penned by her mother, Carla Wilson, RN. Madison McCord, penned by Tiana Gillahan, RN. Courtney Oberkramer, penned by her boyfriend, Cameron Morgan, RN. Miranda Sloan, pinned by her fiance, Jeremy O'Hara, LPN. Cassie Smith, pinned by her aunt, Patty Smith, RN. Mackenzie Smith, pinned by Tracy Bolt, RN. Zachary Thomas, pinned by Val West, RN. Matthew Townsend, pinned by his mother, Cindy Townsend, LPN. Jessica Wilson, pinned by Katie Presser, LPN. Brittany Yancey, pinned by Susan Thielemeyer, RN. Mountain View LPN candidates, please rise and come forward. Tammy Wilson, pinned by Mike Rogers, RN. Kayla Cullum, pinned by her mother, Tracy Newton, RN. Haley Everett, pinned by her cousin, Jessica Crum, LPN. Erin Henry, pinned by her friend, Tracy Newton, RN. Jamie Kingery, pinned by Laura Szilard, RN. Dylan Lawrence, pinned by Mike Rogers, RN. Keegan Lee, also pinned by Mike Rogers, RN. Shiloh Norwood, penned by Chelsea Sanford, RN.
We're proud of you, Shiloh.
Kyra Reedy, penned by Linda Cardiac, RN, retired. Savannah Richtaric, penned by Mike Rogers, RN, in memory of her grandmother, Mary Doty, RN. Brandy Sweet, penned by her grandmother, Diana Bagby, LPN, retired. Shelby Turner, penned by Tori Lee, LPN. Carly Watkoltz, penned by Jennifer Weiss, LPN. Now we will have the lamp lighting portion of the ceremony and reciting the Nightingale Pledge. As Val mentioned earlier, Florence Nightingale, she made history during the Crimean War when she took 38 women to Turkey to nurse sick and wounded British soldiers. Often during this time, when all the medical officers had retired for the night and silence and darkness had settled down upon the sick and injured, Florence would be observed alone with a little lamp in her hand, making her solitary rounds. This led her to be known as the Lady with the Lamp, and as a tribute to her dedication, the lamp icon became symbolic of nursing. The lamp will always shine brightly as a symbol of the care and devotion the nurse administers to the sick and injured in the practice of nursing. Therefore, nursing students recognize and honor the dedication of Nurse Nightingale and symbolically plan to carry the ideals for which she stood in the lamplighting and Nightingale Pledge portions of the pinning ceremony. I solemnly pledge myself before God
It is our honor to present you the licensed practical classes of 2017. We thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate the accomplishments of these students. Please remain seated for the recessional. Give these students a hand.